This week was utter garbage. I think I've cried more this week than I have in the past like 5 years. Hello friends, welcome to a new vlog. So it is Saturday morning, it's like 10 in the morning. I actually went to bed yesterday at like 8 o'clock, which is unheard of, but I went to bed at 8 o'clock and I woke up this morning at 6:30. So like I got the best sleep ever. I did wake up once in the middle of the night, and so I just put on some like music that makes me really sleepy and fell promptly back to sleep, and it was incredible. I didn't know I could sleep that good ever. Like I don't know why, I just can't sleep as an adult. Like as a teenager I could easily sleep for like 24 hours. Like I could easily do that, but like ever since I've been in my 20s I just can't seem to sleep. Like I'm lucky if I get 7 hours, but I don't know, it's really weird. Anyways, so like I said, it's Saturday morning. I haven't done a whole lot. I did all my chores yesterday, which was great, besides laundry, which I'm currently working on. So the only other plan for the weekend is today my parents and we're gonna do a little like brush cleanup and stuff outside because there's like, I don't know, something to do apparently. I don't really know what we're doing exactly. I just know it's some sort of fall chore because the leaves are falling. Okay, the leaves are falling, besties. It's crazy. So it's definitely fall. I'm kind of excited, not gonna lie. So it's been really beautiful actually. Like it's actually been pretty decently warm, which is weird. So I'm enjoying it, but it also means that we're gonna have a really early winter. Like there's probably gonna be snow on the ground by my birthday, which kind of freaks me out. So that's today's plan. Tomorrow my niece and nephew are going over to my parents' house, and I'll go over there and we're gonna hang out, and that will be fun. And then I think there might be a crafternoon tomorrow with like Steph and the besties. Not sure if it's actually happening because I know she had rescheduled one and I don't know if it was this one, but regardless I may or may not have a crafternoon tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. I had to remove Holly from my room because she just loves to like chew on her feet and make the most horrible sounds, and I cannot stand it. So anyways, I don't remember what I was saying, but oh yes, tomorrow. So that's probably tomorrow's plan. Just, you know, do that and do whatever else. But then Monday I may or may not be doing a little mini road trip to meet up with a certain someone. It's not very far, but he's currently working like 3.5 hours away from where I live, so not super ideal, you know, to travel back and forth between. So there is like a little town that's like halfway between both of us. It's like an hour each, you know, an hour for me, an hour for him. So like we could meet there, and it's like, it's a cute little town. I mean, there's not much to do there, but like they have restaurants, you know, and stuff. So he was like, I'm willing to drive the 3 hours yesterday to like come see you. I'm like, dude, you are crazy. So and it was like kind of late at night. Not like late, it was like, I don't know, 5 o'clock. It's like, honey, you would not get here till like 8. And like most restaurants, I mean, there's a decent amount that are still open, but like it was just hilarious to me. But anyways, so we're shooting for Monday and I'm excited. He works nights, which is not ideal. I don't know what it is about me finding all the guys that work nights apparently. It's kind of hilarious to me. Like so many of the guys that I had been talking to work nights. It really cracks me up. This just feels different in a very good way. Like, I don't know. There's like, I don't know, he listens to like boundaries that I talked to him about. Like, you know, it's nothing crazy, but just, you know, stuff like that. And we're very communicative. Wow. We're very like communicative. Is that the word? Is that a word at all? I don't know. I just made it up if it's not one. And, you know, we agree on what we're looking for in things, and he's hilarious, and it's, you guys, we'll see how it goes, because I'm still trying to keep like a little bit of low expectations, because I repeatedly do this to myself, and then I like break my own heart when things don't go well, because I'm like, girl, you just hyped it up so much in your mind and it's not at all what you know, we're expecting or wanting. So really trying to pull it together and not, you know, totally start freaking out of excitement, but it's very promising. It's very promising, and he is like 6,000% my type. Like, I didn't think I had a type until I met him, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, no, I do have a type. So we'll just see. We'll just see. We'll just see. And like, it's very reciprocated, which I'm also not used to. Like, growing up as like a big girl, it's hard for me to like realize that people can like me or find me like cute or whatever. Like, that's such a thing. I'm like, do you though? Like, I almost don't believe it because I haven't believed it for so long. But I don't know. I mean, it's hard to deny when the guy flat out says, you know, stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, you know. So I'm trying to like keep my cool, not freak out, but y'all know me, I don't keep my cool. So that's how it's going for me. Very exciting. I'm really hoping we can like lay down some more concrete plans other than just meeting there, like, you know, I don't know, but I'm kind of open to whatever. Like, I don't hang out in that little town very often. Like, it's mostly just a place we just drive through to go somewhere else. So we'll just see. But I'm really excited. Like, he's actually, you know, he is putting in the work. All the other guys that I have been talking to would not be willing to do this. They couldn't even muster up the ability to pick a time and a date to have a first date. And this guy was willing to drop everything, drive 3.5 hours to spend a little bit of time with me, to then have to get up and drive all the way back so he can go to work. Like, that's some dedication, okay? Anyways, sorry to kick off the vlog real personal, but that's what we do here. That's what we do. So, this arm is absolutely killing me for some reason. But anyways, I don't have a whole lot going on until my parents text me. Just speaking of, my mom just texted. So I don't know what we're doing exactly for fall chores, but that'll be happening. Hopefully I'll have some time to relax and chill as well. And then, we'll just kind of see where the day leads me. So I thought there was something else I was gonna say, but I don't remember, so it must not matter. But anyways, I will chat with you all later. Who's ready for a good yap session? Cause I am. So it is 10:30 on Saturday. I spent the majority of the day helping my parents do yard work, and let me tell you, I am so sore. Like, my arms are just dead noodles, and I'm just physically exhausted. So that took like 3.5 hours. We did so much work, and I got home pretty much at like 4 o'clock and did some laundry, and then promptly started playing with my Halloween costume. I'm so excited. My besties in book club host a Gothtober, like goth ball every year, and it's my favorite thing, and I'm so excited. So this year he wants it to be more like Victorian goth, more like elegant gothic, you know? So I had picked out this whole outfit, and I started seeing that there's like only one left in stock of a lot of the like accessories and things that I would need. So I'm like, well, let's go ahead and place an order, you know, a month and a half in advance. So I got a good majority of the things today, and everything fits perfectly, which is really difficult sometimes, like especially right now where I'm like in between sizes. Like, I'm honestly at one of the smallest sizes I've ever been, but like I'm also like, some stuff in my like old size still fits, but like a lot of stuff in like my new smaller size fits a lot better. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've told y'all, I'm down 26 pounds now. Like, what? I had a major plateau in August. I think it's because like at the end of July is when I like hopped onto dating apps and stuff, and I think that increased level of anxiety just kind of, you know, evened out my weight for a little bit, because I was just so incredibly anxious, and I was also like overeating a little bit the whole beginning of August because of said like stress and anxiety. So I kind of got that regulated with like some self-soothing things that I've started, such as meditation, listening to podcasts that are like, you know, self-help podcasts actually seem to really help me, at least personally, journaling, all of that. So I've kind of begun to like self-regulate myself in that way, and that's really helped, because obviously I lost 8 pounds this month. Like, oh my god. So yeah, that was amazing. And so anyways, I did the whole makeup, whole thing today, and I don't even know who I am. Like, she is my alter ego, and I wish I could look like her every day, because she is crazy. Like, wow, she just looks pretty amazing if I say so myself. So yeah, like I took a selfie the other day, and so I like screenshotted it so it could be next to the picture I took of me in my like full costume. It's like, these are my two personalities right here. Like super dark, grungy, gothic, Victorian girly pop with like cutesy, like little reader girl vibes, you know? Those are my two personalities. So that was really fun. And then so I played at that, and then I took all the makeup off and promptly took a nap until dinner time, and then had dinner, and then came home and wanted to take another nap. And I'm like, girl, no. It is 7:30 on a Saturday. No more napping. So I forced myself to write down like 12 things that I could potentially be doing right now, like knitting, watching TV, watch a movie, you know. I wrote down like all my hobbies and stuff. I had 12, and then I took 2 dice, rolled the dice, and the first one was watch TV. Cool. So I watched some Only Murders in the Building. Fun. Okay, done. Next. And it was to do unlisted reading sprints. So I just finished that, and that was fun. I'll probably have it linked down below in this vlog. I will say a lot of the things I talk about in that vlog will also be talked about just in that vlog. A lot of the things that I talked about in that live show that I said in there is going to be in this vlog as well. So sorry if there's any repetition, but whether you want to watch some sprints or not, totally up to you, loves. But yeah, another little thing that I keep thinking I've told y'all, but I really don't think I have. Your girl's getting ready for her first tattoo. I am so excited. I have been thinking about this for years, for months, and I'm just like, it's time. This year just feels right. You know, it's like a gut feeling. It feels right. So the tattoo that I'm hoping for is like a dragon surrounded by like flowers, and I want to get it whole bicep. And I've had my parents, who have 0 tattoos, tell me that that's a terrible idea for my first tattoo and that I will regret it because it's going to be huge. But I talked to my friends about it who have tattoos, and they said I will not regret it, and that they regret their smaller tattoos because now they want to get larger pieces or whatever, and they have to get them covered up now because it's in the way. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, I personally love big, beautiful, intricate, like artwork piece tattoos. That's personally like my style. Not a huge fan of like the piecemeal tattoos where it's like little itsy bitsy things kind of commingled together. I think that's a really cool style for people, but it's just not a favorite of mine. Like, I'd rather have like less tattoos, but like that are bigger, if that makes sense. So I don't know why this arm, like at first I was gonna put it on my calf, and I'm like, I don't want it there. Like, I want to see it. Like, I want it to be here, you know? And I feel like now that I'm established at work, they can't really be mad at me for like getting a tattoo. Not that they should have any say in that, but I know that there is a lot of like bias and stuff in the workplace for having tattoos. But there are quite a few of my coworkers who have tattoos that are quite visible, like on their forearms and stuff. And there's like no problem. So I think it's just I think my director would be the one who'd be the most like judgmental, but like I don't really talk to her, so I think we're gonna be okay. So anyways, so I want to get it here, and it's pretty symbolic to me, and like it represents to me like my two sides of myself, I guess. So like the dragon is like this strong, powerful, independent creature, tackles anything, wins battles, you know, goes head first into everything, and is just this big, powerful, independent creature. And then the flowers around it are kind of like representative of like my more like soft side, and just like it just feels like me to at the core, you know. It just the duality of like the dragon, this really strong, powerful creature with flowers, it just seems right. It just seems right. And it's Year of the Dragon this year, and I was born in Year of the Dragon, and it feels right, okay? Like all the stars are aligned. And I feel like I've thought about this enough that I'm ready. I'm ready. I think 23 is a perfectly decent age to get your first tattoo. But I know 18-year-old me would have wanted to get something really weird, and I know 23-year-old me would hate her for that. So I'm glad I didn't get tattoos when I was younger, because I can imagine the things that I was into then that I'm not into now, that I would hate to have tattooed on my body, you know? So, and I also like that this is not tied to anything specific. Like, it's not tied to a specific book. It's not tied to a specific like movie or show, which is on purpose, because I find a lot of things in like pop culture or whatever, either they get called out for something problematic, or you don't like it anymore. And so I'm really trying to avoid specific, did you hear that? It's like a ringing. Maybe that's just me. It's like really dark outside. I keep looking out the window and I keep thinking I see things and it's freaking me out. Okay, anyways, so I'm purposefully picking tattoo pieces that are not tied to anything specific. So yeah, oh my God, I keep hearing sounds. I'm freaking myself out. So I'm gonna go turn on my fan so I can just like drown out those sounds. But I'm gonna go get in bed and I might try to read a little bit more of Fool's Errand, but I am flagging real fast, loves. I am flagging. But I might watch a movie tonight, but we'll just see. I don't know why I'm so tired. I slept for 10 hours last night. And then, I mean, I did spend like 3 hours doing yard work, but like, that shouldn't be that exhausting, you know? So, I don't know. But that is the plan, loves. And I will chat with you all later. So, oh, what I was gonna say about the tattoo real quick actually was that I think I'm going to call this week and book a consultation appointment. I don't know if that's how that works because his website says to just like drop in, but I feel like that's so rude. Like to just like come in and like what if he's in the middle of a tattoo piece? Like I don't know if he can just like stop and like talk to me. Like I don't know. I just feel like it'd be so much more professional on my part as the customer to just like call and be like, yo bro, give me a consultation, and then I can, you know, talk to him about the design, hopefully get a quote. Price, I would say doesn't really matter, but I'm really hoping it's less than $500, but for the size and the level of detail that I'm kind of looking for, I think it might be more, but we'll just see, I suppose. So yeah, one of my other favorite artists is having a flash sale right now, but like her stuff is so expensive. Oh my God. And it's not necessarily stuff that I'm like in love with. So like I'm being very, 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 very picky about the tattoo ideas that I'm considering. This is so far the only one that I'm like 100% down. Like I want it, need it now, you know? Everything else I'm just like, you know, I like it. It's pretty, but like, meh. So we're just gonna go slow with adding to my tattoo collection because I know once I get one I'm gonna want a lot more. And I do want a lot more because I think tattoos are so gorgeous and are just very, very cool. But anywho's, I'm gonna go. Oh wait, no I'm not. I have one more thing about the tattoos. So the whole point of getting this tattoo is a birthday present to myself this year because I am in my year. It is Year of the Dragon and I don't know. I just want to buy that for myself. And plus, I already bought all the tattoo supplies. Like, I bought some Mad Rabbit aftercare and stuff for the tattoo, like lotion, the gel, SPF. So, like, I'm ready. Like, I got the prep stuff that I need, and then whatever other instructions he has for me is great. So, I would like to kind of get it done in September, so then by my birthday, like mid-October, I will have a fully healed tattoo. And it's not going to be, you know, still flaky and looking horrible, because I've looked up pictures because I wanted to know what I was getting myself into. And I'm a little scared about like, you know, the aftercare a little bit just until it's fully healed. Like I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm hoping the tattoo artist that I want to go see can give me some like reassurance, some clarity, all that good stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna go try to maybe sleep or read or figure out my life, aren't we all? And I will chat with you all later. Hello friends, it is Monday, Libra Day. I'm all bougied up because supposedly I may be meeting up with someone today, but he's currently sleeping because he works nights, so you know he sleeps during the day. So I'm hoping to hear from him soon and we can maybe make a plan, because he's currently working like 3.5 hours away from where I live, but there's like a little town like literally right between us that we could both drive to, and it's like an hour and a half for both of us to get there. So I'm just waiting, but like whether we like do this or not, you know, at least I'm ready. I just need to put on my outfit and I'm ready to go. But I thought I'd at least have my hair and makeup done, so if he does say, you know, let's go hang out, then at least I'd be ready. But I'm just waiting. I don't know, it just like on the one hand I get like he's working nights, he's a busy guy, but yeah, it just makes it difficult to try to meet up, you know, because we're on 2 completely different schedules. But yeah, I don't know. So we'll just see, but I thought I'd pop on here and say Hello. I literally have not done much today. I woke up at normal time because my work alarms went off and woke me up. So I got up and fed the cats and the fish, and then I'm like, I'm really tired. So I just like put the TV on really quietly and fell back to sleep. Like it was just like the perfect like ambiance, honestly. So I fell asleep for another like 2-3 hours, and then I got up at like almost 10, and then just been kind of like puttering around the house, and I'm not doing a whole lot. I just feel like, I don't know, I don't want to get too invested in doing anything, but at the same time I don't want to spend my whole day just waiting, you know? And I told him like I don't, you know, want to be there super late at night. Like it's gonna have to be like kind of an earlier part of the day thing. Like between now and like 3 o'clock is the very latest of when I'd want to drive there, have time to hang out for a bit, and then drive all the way back. Like I don't want to drive in the dark necessarily, because it is like moose season and it's a holiday weekend. So I'm also kind of worried about like drunk drivers and driving at night and stuff. So not that I have any qualms about driving in the dark, like I can easily do that, but just to be on the cautious side. And plus this is a highway, like I never drive. Like I have never driven it myself, but in Alaska there's only like I think 2 or 3 main highways, so like, you know, that's about it. So yeah, I'm kind of in a waiting period, which is not my favorite, honestly, but I understand that, you know, he's a busy guy and working nights, and we'll just see how it goes. Because honestly, I feel like seeing someone in person and spending time with that person in person is going to tell me a lot about you compared to like text message conversations, you know, because I can read body language a lot better and, you know, maybe talk about things more in depth, and, you know, yeah, it'll just be a lot better. So just waiting. Hopefully we can get a plan together and hang out, but if not, well, whatever, I guess, you know? So anywho's, I guess I'm just gonna keep waiting and maybe try to get some reading done, because that's like the one thing I wanted to do this weekend that I haven't. So I might just, you know, pop in my headphones, get some reading done. Although I'm really sleepy again, so I may take a nap again. I'm so sleepy. So I will keep you all posted, because I don't know what's going on, and that's not my favorite. Hello. I've been jamming to my tunes. Every time I say that, I think of the mom from Monsters Inc. University. She's like, I'll just be in the car listening to my tunes. And then she turns on the like most screamo music ever. Love that for her, living her best life. As you can tell, feeling a lot better today than yesterday. I honestly think I just needed a good cry in general. Like, I usually cry like maybe twice a year, and I feel like I usually plan it out. It's usually like a good springtime depression sob fest, you know, good time. And then we need like a little transition fall one, you know, and I think yesterday was my like transition fall, you know, sad crying time. I am slightly kidding, but I'm not a crier, never really have been. Like, I will tear up at like sad things, but I'm not like a like sobbing mess usually, but I definitely was yesterday. But I feel like that was kind of therapeutic on the one hand. So honestly, tonight I was able to do everything that I would like to do in an evening, which is amazing. So I got home, I had dinner, I got a workout in, and then after my workout, I worked on my like happiness class a little bit, and then I did some journaling. I did a little bit of coloring because I got my new markers, which I will say, if you want to be a coloring girly, you need these. Look at all the pretty colors. Obsessed, obsessed. The way these color, these are the best markers I've ever had in my life, and they're worth the price, okay? Full price. I'm not gonna lie to you, they are $80, but I got them half off, and I had some rewards and stuff, so I think I only paid 30 bucks and it was free shipping from Michael's, because Amazon is like, absolutely not, we can't ship that to you, because it apparently has like alcohol as one of the ingredients or whatever. And I'm like, are you kidding me, Amazon? They are markers, but whatever. So whatever. So not that I love to order things from Amazon, but I wasn't sure where else I could get them, so I checked Michael's. Michael's pulled through, and it was free shipping, which is incredible because Michael's has a stupid price for shipping on stuff, and I'm like, okay, so that was amazing. So I can finally start coloring my Spooky Cutie coloring book that I've had for weeks. Actually, I think I've had it for like a week, but still. So I did do the little test page as a little starting point, and I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna be making my way through this coloring book. I think I'm actually gonna start at the beginning, which I don't normally do, and just try to work my way through the whole book. And that's gonna be my plan. I'm gonna call this one of my upstairs crafts because I have all the other crafts that I do downstairs in my craft room. I carved out one of my guest rooms as a craft room because why not? I feel like I have to stay upstairs because I live upstairs in my house because that's just where everything is. But I'm like, girl, you have this big old house. Is just you, spread out a little. So I'm slowly starting to spread out and not just have everything like in my bedroom. I'm just so used to living that way, like when I was living with my parents, that it's just a hard habit to break, that like I have space and that this is my house to occupy. So I turned, like I said, one of the guest bedrooms into a craft room, and I'm obsessed with it. I think I've showed it to you on my channel, but I'm just loving it. So I have my diamond painting and my paint by numbers down there, and my Cricut and my puzzle, which honestly, I'm so irritated with the puzzle that I had started months ago that I just want to like get rid of it. It's just, I don't know. Puzzles really bring out a dark side to me. I'm starting to realize maybe I just hate puzzles. I don't know. Like, I don't seem to hate them when I do them with other people, but when I'm doing them by myself, it's just like rage, just sheer rage. No clue where that came from. But anyways, so the other thing that I like or want to include into my nightly routine is this kind of self-care moment. So after my workout, I want to sit here, do my journaling, do my like workbook work, and then also work on a nonfiction book. So I'm currently working on Magic Pill because this is a library book. I'm gonna pause on my Misophonia book because I own that book. I can read it at any time. So I'm gonna deep dive into this one. I'm gonna try to read like a little, maybe like a chapter a day. And then I'm dedicating this notebook as like my mental health book, I guess. So I'm just gonna take notes on like the nonfiction books that I read, and there's a class I'm gonna take notes on that. And then I think I might convert this into like a gratitude journal or like a mental health / gratitude journal, something or other, to just, you know, really dive deeper into that because it's definitely been bad this year. Like, I think it's been the worst this year than it ever has. And I truly think it's because I've just been doing a lot of things I've never done before. Like, I've never put myself out there on dating apps. I've never had to take care of an entire house by myself and financially support myself. And I mean, I've been doing this for 2 going on 3 years now, but it's still something that I feel like I can learn to be better at and make and you know, learn self-soothing things is very important to me because I'm not the best at doing that. And what I used to do was just eat my feelings. Like, I would seriously just eat everything in sight to make myself feel better, and that is clearly not a good coping mechanism. So I'm trying to learn, like, that's why I'm really taking such a deep dive into mental health stuff, specifically this time of year and from here on out, honestly, to really just learn about that more and have better coping mechanisms for myself other than just binge eating, because that's what I used to do as a kid and as an adult until like earlier this year. And it's really made a huge difference to like really cognitively think about why I feel this way and take different approach to fixing how I feel instead of just numbing myself with food. You know, it's really eye-opening, truly. Like, it's been a very transformative couple of months for me. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I can definitely tell. And like the food noise, like that used to be all I could think about like a couple of months ago. And it's like I would wake up thinking about what's for lunch. I would wake up thinking about what's for dinner. I would wake up just like daydreaming about food, and like I feel like that's all I could think about. And since I've started taking a deeper care into physical health, mental health, all of that, emotional well-being, it's made a huge difference. And that food noise is so quiet. For the most part, I almost forget to eat. Like, it's amazing how much better life is when that food noise is gone. truly. And I'm not saying like I'm starving myself or whatever. Like I do still eat, like I have lunch, I have dinner, but like it's not such an obsessive thing because I feel like I have more tools to cope with stress and feeling dysregulated and feeling emotional and feeling whatever it is, you know? So sorry to get really deep. That's not what I meant to talk about, actually. I actually had a reading update for you all because I finished a book today. Who am I? Like, we are turning it around this week. Okay, we are going to turn it around this week. So, let me take a sip of water because I'm dying of thirst. I started and finished Comfort Me with Apples today at work because it literally was like an hour. That was a wild little book. That was wild. It was a good time. I think I'll give it a 4-star rating. I definitely recommend if you're looking for something short, creepy, and kind of fun. It was pretty great. I feel like it had a good shock value to it. Kind of similar to Bloom, but not as good as Bloom, honestly, because Bloom is just unbeatable to me. Like Bloom is incredible. Oh, hello. So yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It was a good time. And what else? Oh, I started Martin the Warrior. You guys, it's so cute. I was tearing up at my desk listening to the audiobook because I'm like, this is so wholesome. It's a full cast narration. Full cast as in literally every single character has a different narration, like a different voice from a different person. And I'm obsessed with it. You could definitely tell this was recorded a long time ago because it definitely has like kind of a crackly quality to the audio, but it's definitely still like listenable. But it's really good. It reminds me of Warrior Cats, honestly, which I will confess, I was obsessed with Warrior Cats, and yes, I would roleplay Warrior Cats with my friends in elementary school, okay? Obsessed. And I was always the medicine cat. I remember that very specifically, and I would carry around the book that actually had all of the like herbs listed out, and I would carry that around and I would reference it in every single scene. Yeah, Well, that's on the internet now. So anyways, I'm enjoying my reads, so I'm gonna get ready for bed now so I can read more of Hobsob, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. But my friends are freaking me out because I told them about like chapter 7 of Fool's Errand. Not gonna say any spoilers, but chapter 7 of Fool's Errand, I was in tears yesterday. Not only because of what happened yesterday, but like crying over this book. And I'm like, Robin, you can't do this to me. Robin, this isn't nice. And then everything seemed to be okay by the end. But like, I messaged my friends in our group chat and I'm like, you guys. And they're like, oh, honey, you're gonna need some moral support. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't like the sound of that. That just sounds real ominous. I'm thinking of that like gif of, I think it's Jennifer Lawrence and she's on Hot Ones and she's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? That is me. Like, you guys. Then they're like, don't scare Amanda. She's not gonna finish the series. I'm like, what's gonna happen? Don't tell me. But oh my god, they're freaking me out and I'm so scared to read it. But I know I have them to like fall back on because it's gonna happen. I'm so scared, you guys. I know what Robin Hobb can do. Okay, she's destroyed me in the past and I'm not ready, okay? Anyways, so I'm gonna go read that. Willingly, might I add, and we'll chat later on. I will say, I'm gonna go to my tattoo place tomorrow and hopefully have a consultation with him, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna book my appointment hopefully tomorrow. I'm hoping it might even be this weekend. Like, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, I don't know what his availability is, but he said just to like walk in, and if he's not with anyone, I can do the consultation right then. And then if he is with someone, that we could book a consultation later on. But I'm so excited, you guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Ah! I'm like scared, but also like it feels so right. My camera's telling me, girl, quit yapping, but I can't. Let me keep yapping, okay? I haven't really talked to anybody all day. Can you tell? I'm going a little crazy. What was I saying? My tattoo, yes. So, I'm feeling a little nervous, but at the same time, it just feels so right. Like, that's why I haven't gotten a tattoo this whole time since like I've been of age to do so, because it just hasn't felt right. Like, none of the designs I've like fallen in love with, like nothing just felt right. But this year, I kind of fell in love with this floral dragon tattoo, and ever since I've seen that, it just, yes. And at first, I was gonna have it on my calf, and now I'm like, no, it needs to be right here. It needs to be right here, and it just feels so right. And I know people in my family are not gonna like it, and I think that's making me a little hesitant. I hate judgment, but I gotta remind myself, like, girl, you've been bullied through elementary school, middle school, high school, college, like, and you made it through. Like, a little judgment from your family, who cares, you know? My body, my choice, you know? So I know it's gonna disappoint some people, but like, I don't care. At least I'm trying to not care. It's hard, especially when it's your family and like you want to value their opinion, but at the same time, it means something so dearly to me to get this, and it's honestly gonna mean a lot. And I might cry from just pure like, girl, you did that. Girl, you did that. Yeah. So I'm pumped. I'm so excited, like literally screaming. And I have all of my Mad Rabbit healing stuff. I have never heard anyone talk about it on the interwebs, but I somehow got recommended them. I don't know where I heard about them actually, but they're essentially a company that sells like tattoo healing products. So they sell a lotion that keeps your tattoo looking fresh, and they sell like a balm and stuff. And then I also bought the soothing gel, which is supposed to be really good for fresh tattoos specifically, and helps heal them a lot faster and it keeps them hydrated and all of that. So I thought I might as well get that. I ordered an SPF as well because I didn't know this, but apparently you need to keep your tattoo or like the tattoo area covered in SPF if it's going to be in direct sunlight, because direct sunlight, like, you know, leaches the ink after, you know, years of exposure, I'm sure. But I had no idea that was a thing. So I ordered that, but then Amazon lost it. Go figure. So I'm getting a refund and then I might try to repurchase it. But anyways, I'm just excited. Like, super excited. So anyways, I'm gonna get ready for bed though and try to calm down. I don't know, I did like a really pumped up workout tonight, so I just feel like hoorah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'll chat with you more later. Hi friends. It looks like the same day. I promise it's not. It's just the same shirt. Simply because I usually pick a shirt and I wear it like 2 to 3 times in the week because it's like my after work shirt. I just wear it before I go work out, and then I take it off to work out, and then I put it back on after my workout until I like get my nightly chores done, and then I take it back off. I don't know. That was a lot of explanation that I really don't think you needed. But I had my tattoo consultation today, and it's happening. It's happening a lot later than I thought, but I shouldn't be surprised because he is a very renowned tattoo artist in my town, and so like I'm not surprised that he's booked out for a while. But I have it booked for my birthday weekend, which is actually, it's kind of perfect because this is a birthday present to myself. But when he told me what the cost is, I'm like, oh wow, okay, cool. That is so much more money than I thought. I mean, I obviously I didn't react when he said what his hourly rate is because he charges by the hour, but like, oh my god, you guys, I should have realized tattoos are so much more expensive than I thought, but like, I'm going with it. But I'm really glad I have like a month. I have a month and a little bit of time to acquire that amount of money. Because when I tell y'all that I'm getting deep in the trenches, Okay, I'm not in debt anywhere, and I won't be, but I'm just saying my credit card bills, my mortgage payment, it's all been so high. And September's officially like I'm not allowed to buy anything. Like I seriously might not even grocery shop this month. Simply just eat what food I have just to save money, because oh my gosh, my bills are ridiculously expensive. recently, and I know I've been going a little overboard with like buying myself little things, and those little things do add up, you know? So I'm on a serious spending diet, I'm calling it, for all of September and October, because I seriously need to let my bank account recover a little bit. And my credit card statement needs to be in the 3 digits instead of the 4. And I mean the high 4s too, okay? I don't even want to tell y'all a number because it's honestly embarrassing how much money I can spend in a month. It's honestly, it gave me like a little bit of a panic attack last night about it, just because, you know, it freaks me out. But like, I'm not in the negatives. Oh my God. And like, I'm fine, truly I'm fine financially. It's just freaking me out to see my bank account dip kind of low. But it's not like, I'm saying it's low. It's low for me. It is not low for a lot of people. Okay. Again, not gonna say a number, but it's just kind of freaking me out. So, especially hearing the quote today for my tattoo, I'm like, oh, wow, 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 wow. But I on purpose accepted a lot more house sitting and dog sitting jobs this month than I normally would, because I knew this was coming. Like, I knew I was getting a tattoo soon, and I knew it was gonna cost a decent amount of money. I didn't realize how much, but yeah, so I have it booked for the 11th and 12th of October, because he said it will need to do this in 2 sessions, and it's gonna be like 2 4-hour sessions, and I'm like, oh my God. But I'm excited. I truly am. I got a really comfortable vibe from him. I love his tattoo studio. It's just him by himself in the studio, and it's really cool. He's been in that same studio longer than I've been alive, so like, obviously he's a well-loved and a very good tattoo artist to be around this long. So he has 25 plus years of experience. So I'm definitely paying for his expertise, which I 100% would want. And yeah, it's cool. It's exciting. So I gave him the $100 deposit today, so that like secures my spot. And then yeah, so the appointments are both at 4 p.m. on Friday and Saturday of October. So I think I might just get off work at like 3, come home, feed the cats, because I'm gonna be basically spending my whole evening there, feed the cats and eat something really quick so I'm not like starving, and then go to the studio and get started. And then same thing for Saturday. The next day I will feed the cats beforehand, make sure I'm fed, and then go get the rest of it finished. So I feel prepared. Like, I'm prepared. I have all my Mad Rabbit stuff on hand, besides the SPF, which apparently is sold out, and I got a refund already from that. So I don't have that, but honestly, I'm not gonna be needing SPF in October because it's gonna be cold by then. So I'm not worried, but I will tell you, I was quite shocked by the price though. I thought it was gonna be in the triple digits. Oh no, we're in the 4 digits, okay? Should I tell you how much it costs? I kind of want to. Okay. So it's gonna cost about $1,600 for this tattoo. Like, why did I not think it was gonna cost that much? For the level of detail that I'm looking for in this tattoo, even though it is gonna remain black and white, I should not be surprised. I shouldn't be, but I'm like, oh my God. Wow. So really glad I have some time to build up some money. And thankfully, I do live in Alaska, as I say like all the time, but I do love living here. I will be getting a PFD, which if you don't know what that is, it is called a permanent fund dividend, and us Alaskans get that every year. And no, I would not say we're paid to live here. I mean, technically, but I would not rely on, it's never a lot of money, but that PFD will actually pay for this tattoo. So really pretty much I'll be perfectly even in the end. And then I'm dog sitting, cat sitting, and house sitting for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different people this month. I'm not even kidding. It's literally gonna be insane. So I will be getting lots of money from that. I think I calculated with all my house sitting, cat sitting, and all of that, I think I should get maybe hopefully $700 to $800 from all of that, not including tips. So that's hopefully the goal. So if my cat sitting, dog sitting, house sitting money can pay for half of my tattoo, and then my PFD will pay for the rest, we'll be all good. We'll be all good. And if I'm just not allowed to spend any more money for fun for pretty much the rest of the year, is what I'm trying to do, because I simply can't afford to right now, because my bank account is so pathetic looking. Like, I had to dip into my savings today, you guys. Like, oh my God. Yeah, want to cry about it, but it's not that big a deal. Like, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It also doesn't help that my mortgage is extra expensive this month because of fees that accumulate over the year. They charge it on the September bill, which just got pulled yesterday, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, we're just deep in the trenches over here. It's totally fine, but just want to pop on here and say that the tattoo is booked. I am so excited. And yeah, we're gonna be tatted up. We're gonna be tatted up. It is unfortunate that I'm gonna have an unhealed tattoo on my birthday. The plan I was hoping would it be to have it done in September so that it would be fully healed by my birthday, but I didn't realize that he would be in such demand. I mean, I should have realized that because he's an amazing artist, but he's in such demand that of course he's booked out like a solid month. So I should have realized that, but I'm glad I'm able to get in with him though. And it is kind of cool though that it's on my birthday weekend. But if you do have tattoos, please let me know. I'm gonna ask him this too. I meant to ask him that today, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like a make or to break it on if I get a tattoo. It's really just kind of a question for when I'm done with the tattoo, like once I have it. When can you work out? That's what I would like to know. And everything online says you can like work out like the next day. And I'm like, I don't believe that. Because technically a tattoo is an open wound when you first get it, right? So like to me, I would think you'd want to wait a week or more to let it heal. But I was wondering like if I could like walk on the treadmill, like not work up a sweat on the treadmill, just do like a slow, steady walk for like 30 minutes a day so I don't completely lose my like workout stamina. But I don't know. Let me know. I'm also going to ask my tattoo artist because obviously he can tell me that too, but I'm just curious because the internet's not giving me a very clear answer and I'm kind of confused on that. But I have done all my research on cleaning it, and like I said, I have some tattoo specific products for my tattoo to keep her nice and happy. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm actually starting to get some more ideas on like what I would like. And one of my other favorite tattoo artists is doing a flash sale right now of stuff. I'm like, that looks so cool, but like it's so expensive. Like there was one that I really, really like it's gorgeous. It's this gorgeous like floral dagger. It's so cool. It's like $500. I'm like, that's not bad. But like, I'd rather, you know, spend all my money on this tattoo. We'll see how this one goes. And I know it's just gonna be one of many. And he even said that. He's like, well, I'm gonna start your journey. And, you know, you're gonna keep coming back. I'm like, exactly, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. So, but yeah, I emailed him the design. So he has it for whatever, you know, printing it or however that works. I have no clue. But yeah, I kind of feel like garbage today. I think it is a lot to do with stress. Like I'm truly just kind of stressed out about how much stuff costs right now. Like I said, I'm seriously gonna spend no money this month. Like it's just gonna be bills. I'm seriously gonna try not to go to the store at all this month if I could possibly help it and just eat stuff out of my pantry if I have to, because I seriously just feel like I need to save money and that I've just been spending it like I have a lot of it. And I have a decent amount, but girl, it ain't gonna be there if you keep spending it. So yeah, I'm just feeling really stressed out about that and just stressed out about other things. And yeah, so yeah, you know that date I was supposed to have on Monday that like didn't really fall through. I mean, I really shouldn't even call it a date because we didn't have a time set. We didn't have a place set besides that little town. Like we didn't have anything planned. I shouldn't have been so hurt, honestly, about that. But at the same time, I do wish that he had maybe made more concrete plans if he really wanted to see me. But at the same time, we've been chatting, you know, off and on this week, and it sounds like he's having a pretty terrible week too. And it's like, okay, I understand that. You know, that would make sense why there's infrequent messages and, you know, maybe not making any plans because we're both just going through it right now, okay? We are both deep in the trenches on things. So that does, you know, make it hard to like socialize and make plans when your week is just garbage. So I get that. I get it, because right there with you. But anyways, I hope y'all are having a better week, Because, I mean, I am excited about this tattoo, don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of freaking out about money right now. And it's just like, it's giving me an upset stomach. And it's just making me like hyperventilate almost. It's just like, I'm overreacting. I know I am. And I keep telling myself that, but it's really hard. It's one thing to tell yourself you're overreacting, but like understanding that's another. And like, yeah. So I'm gonna go work out for like an hour and a half to just kind of shut off my brain. Honestly, I love that working out has turned into my new binge eating. Like, I used to just turn to food to just binge eat my way through my feelings. And now I'm like, let's go work out so I could turn off my brain and just like exhaust my body to the point where I can't move. Like, that's where I'm at. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go freak out and I'll chat with you all later. Hi, it's still Wednesday, but I feel like I should preface this week in general, even though you're seeing this clip like, you know, partway through the week. I'm on new medication, new birth control, and I think it's really throwing my hormones for a loop, because I literally started crying after that clip because I realized that I needed to go find my house keys, because I have 3 sets of house keys for my house. And 2 of them are spare, 1 of them I keep in my purse at all times, and I've lost 1 of the spare ones, or, you know, just misplaced it. I knew it had to be in the house because I got in the house with them, but then once I was in the house, I have no clue where they went. And so, yeah, I spent a good solid 15 minutes crying and wandering around the house, looking everywhere they could possibly be, just to find them in my weekend purse. Because I have a separate purse that's not my work purse, that's like my personal purse, I guess. And I'm like, girl, that was like the most obvious spot they would be, because I used that purse to like, you know, go do errands and stuff on the weekend. I'm like, really? You're and then I just started crying even harder because I'm just like, that was so obvious. So I'm just gonna preface that, like, I hate it when people blame women who are being emotional on their hormones, but I'm telling you that's probably exactly what my problem is. But please don't assume that for like everybody else, because that's just rage inducing. Okay, coming from personal experience, but just letting you know, I was doing some reflecting while I was working out, and I'm like, you know what? That would explain a lot of this week, because this week would be my period week, but because I started a new birth control at the beginning of, let's see, this is week 2 of like the not your period week, you know? If you're on birth control, you know what I'm talking about, but it would be my period if I was still taking my old medicine. So, yeah, I think that's really throwing my hormones for a loop, which is just great. All my issues stem from my hormones, like my thyroid and other things, so great. But yeah, anyways, I did get my workout done. I feel so much better. Like, honestly, working out is a life changer. Not only for your physical health, but it's really for the mental health at this point. Like, obviously, I love working out to like get stronger, but like it just feels amazing. And I did a 20-minute upper body workout that I literally cannot feel my shoulders. And then I did a 30-minute pop ride with Cody Rigsby, who is my favorite Peloton cycling instructor. He's just hilarious, and like I feel like we could be best friends. And then I did a 15-minute quad yoga, because I decided to do the yoga challenge for September. I also love that they have monthly challenges. It really makes me feel motivated to work out because I want to get those awards. So like it feels like a video game in that sense to me, which makes me motivated because I want to get the awards and I want to get the highest awards. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna work on my like daily mental health besides working out. So I'm gonna read a little bit of my nonfiction book, work on my workbook a little bit, do a little bit of journaling, gratitude journaling, and then get ready for bed. I've been going to bed a little bit later this week, like going to bed at like 10:30, 10:45. So I do have time to do just like mental health stuff. Oh, and meditate, and have time to read some of my book, which is Fool's Errand. And that's been nice. And then I just drink a cup of coffee in the morning before work. Kind of jumpstarts my day. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go officially and I'll chat with you all later. Hello friends, we are in the sunroom. This is where I had planned to do my like reading scary books to freak myself out like part of that vlog, and I am kind of glad that I didn't do that because it is honestly so creepy in here. Like it's so dark outside and the cats keep like staring off into spaces that I can't see, and like I don't know if they're hearing things that I'm not, but they're freaking me out. Like let me just give you a quick like spin around view. So this is what I see, okay? Like look at that, okay? There's Holly. She's freaking me out. They keep looking outside. And then there's Margot, also looking outside. And like, I don't know if I could have handled that, you know? Like, I don't know. Oh my God, you guys. She's like running across the landing like she's chasing something. What are you two doing? You two are genuinely freaking me out. Please stop. Okay, well, I'm glad the camera's rolling because I might need footage of what's about to go down because, oh my gosh. I'm hoping it's just like an animal outside or something, but they're both really staring. Oh my God. Anyways, I can't watch them anymore. Hi, it's Friday, and this week was utter garbage. I think I've cried more this week than I have in the past like 5 years, and I'm not even kidding. I don't know what has taken over my body to make me feel so incredibly emotional this week, but it needs to stop, okay? Because I hate crying, and I mean, I don't know anyone who enjoys it, you know? I'm sorry, this is so creepy. Anyways, so yeah, I just yeah, I feel like utter garbage. Like my body hurts and mental health is in the trash. She is completely garbage, and just not doing well, loves. Just not doing well. So we're struggling. It's a struggle bus over here. But just wanted to pop on here and close out this vlog because it is Friday night. What time is it? It is 9:48 on Friday. I just watched the first Scream movie because it is that time of year where I start watching all of my spooky ooky little movies. Hey! You do not get to beat each other up. Margot, be nice. Oh my gosh. Margot just started slapping Holly and hissing at her. You two need to be nice. And please stop staring at the window as if there's something there. You're freaking me out. Anyways, I'm seriously getting like shivers of just like, ooh, like I don't like whatever they're doing. So yeah, I guess that's it for the vlog. Tomorrow's going to be incredibly busy actually, which is kind of unfortunate because my days off are so sacred to me, but it should still be kind of fun. I am meeting with a coworker tomorrow to go to her house and meet her dog, which I'm excited about because I'll be dog sitting for her later in the month, and I've never dog sat for her before, and it'll be cool to see her house, meet her pupper. And so then I also start house sitting for my aunt tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to her house, you know, check things, and then I'm gonna go to the store and get a few snack things because one of my book club besties invited me and everyone from book club to go to their house and watch the entire first season of the Good Girls Guide to Murder show, which I've been really meaning to watch and keep forgetting to do so. So it's the perfect opportunity, get to watch it with the besties. So I think a handful of us are gonna go. So I was gonna swing by the store and maybe grab some snacks for all of us to share, and then that is at 4:30 tomorrow. So I'm hoping to get a decent chunk of laundry done so I can get that mostly done, and then Sunday I can just like finish up my chores and finish up this editing of this vlog and stuff and get some reading and hopefully just feel better in general. I am so sick and tired of just feeling this way, I guess, like mentally, emotionally, physically, you know. It's exhausting, and like I'm over it. I'm over my body just hating me, okay? I'm just, in every sense of the word, like mentally, physically, emotionally, like I just said, like I'm so sick and tired of it. And yeah, I'm just not doing well, but just gonna keep trucking, and hopefully in next week's vlog I can maybe hopefully get some answers on my problem because I will be seeing my doctor on Wednesday to kind of go over my results and all of that. So we'll see what she says. I'm really hoping, like, as crazy as it might say to say this, but like I'm really hoping that she says surgery is the answer because I am so tired of being in pain. Like, I've been in pain for a month and come to find out it's a cyst. And while it's not that big, it's causing me problems, okay? Like, it hurts so much and it's not fun. And like, I don't care that it's not very big. Can we just like snip it out of there? I'm starting to really not enjoy life with this thing. So yeah, I don't know. And I'm just in a really weird space mentally and just not feeling the best in that department. So apologies for low energy vlogs or whatever. Would you two please stop looking at the window? Oh my god, okay, these two are scaring me so bad. I gotta go to kick them out of here, lock up, and set my alarm for the night because you two are freaking me out. So yeah, that is gonna be it for this vlog. Oh my god, okay, now she's hissing out the window. I am so freaked out. I'm gonna go, okay? Hopefully you'll see me in the next vlog. Hopefully I survive whatever these two are freaking out about. And I'll see you all then, hopefully. Bye! Oh hey, I just I know it's the end of the vlog and I already said bye, but I just wanted to let you know I did survive, and it was something that everybody was staring at. It was a cat. There was a cat that stopped by. His name's Colby. He stops by a lot, and his owner is not a good person. She is not nice. I talked to her on the phone because I was concerned about her cat visiting my house several times, and so I had called her and I'm like, hey, I just want to let you know your cat's hanging around my house. She's like, what's he doing? I'm like, oh, he's not doing anything wrong. I'm just concerned about his safety. Like, I live on a busy street and people drive really fast and there's foxes. She's like, oh, he's fine. Don't worry about my cat. Worry about your own. I'm like, excuse me, honey, if you talk to me in that tone of voice again, I'm keeping your cat. Yeah, so she's a piece of work. But I haven't stolen him yet. But if he just happens to wander in one day and my cat's like him, I'm just saying. I'm gonna say I told you so, honey. Your cat got eaten by a fox. I don't know what to tell you. But seriously, he's a very sweet cat, but Margot and Holly apparently hate him because they were hissing at him. But he's so sweet. I love him. But he's like hanging out on my deck right now. I'm looking at the camera and he's just hanging out. But yeah, so just wanted to let you know I'm alive. I did indeed survive that scary experience. I was getting actually really freaked out in there because nothing like having your cats just freaking out and it's so dark outside you can't even see outside, you just see your own reflection. And I just watched Scream, so like that was a freaky experience. But I'm gonna set my alarm system now so I can go to sleep peacefully, and I just wanted to let you know that I survived and I'm fine. Well, kind of. So I will talk to you all in the next vlog. Bye!